Live, the news on NBC 6 today at 4:30 starts now.
All right, to kick off your day, here are 6 things you need to know this morning. People have been celebrating all night in Tampa after the Buccaneers dethroned the Kansas City Chiefs to win Super Bowl 55. The win gives Tom Brady a record 7 Super Bowl championships and 5 MVP trophies. Hundreds of police need your help finding Marie Falconer, a 16-year-old who has been missing. I should mention this story first. Hundreds of people said their goodbye at a memorial at Hard Rock Stadium for Special Agent Daniel Alfin. He and Special Agent Lars Schwartzenberger were killed Tuesday trying to execute a search warrant in Sunrise related to a child pornography case. All right, police need your help finding Marie Falconer, a 16-year-old who has been missing since yesterday and considered endangered. If you have seen her, you are asked to call Miami-Dade Police. And Miami Beach will host a virtual town hall today at 5 p.m. Residents will have a chance to discuss their public safety concerns over South Beach. And there's another COVID mobile testing site open today for kids. That's happening at Miami Sunset Senior High School. Walk-ups are welcome, but you can also call the number on your screen to make an appointment. And there's a food distribution happening in Miami Gardens today. It's at the Calder Casino from 9 until 11 a.m. And for more on these stories, just tap on the NBC 6 app. Good morning, South Florida. I'm Johnny Archer. It is Monday, February 8th. Thanks for joining us and waking up with NBC 6 today. Let's get your day started with meteorologist Adam Berg and South Florida's most accurate forecast. Adam?
Hey there, guys. Dealing with a little bit of fog this morning. Happens from time to time. This time of the year, we've got some humidity in the air. Winds are on the light side, and you can get some fog. Homestead feeling it. And we're going to be feeling some of this through the Keys as well this morning. Actually, a dense fog advisory down there. We'll check in on a couple of spots down through the Keys here shortly. Hear those light winds I was talking about, and you can feel that jump in humidity, too. That happened a couple days ago. You could really tell this weekend, this past weekend, the humidity returned. Look at this. Dew points in the upper 60s, low 70s. This is really about as humid as we get this time of the year. So when you have those kind of ingredients coming together, not surprising to find some of that patchy fog. Look at these temperatures. Average lows right around 60. Again, amazing to see how quickly we have snapped back here temperature-wise. So it's going to be a warm and slightly muggy day. We've got a front kind of draped on top of us. That'll keep a possibility of a few showers around as well. So here's Future Tracker, or not Future Tracker. Here's First Alert Doppler 6000 showing a couple of those showers still to the west of us, but they are streaming west to east. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw 20 to 30% chance of some of these showers. Here's another vantage point showing some of those showers kind of creeping in from the west coast of Florida. Not going to be a washout by any stretch, but again, part of our day today. Here's Future Tracker showing you how this kind of plays out. Those south winds continue to filter in, bringing in the moisture. Few of those spotty showers, maybe even a thunderstorm. That continues into the afternoon. Here's your hour by hour. It's going to be another warm one with highs in the low 80s, average high 77. And yes, that humidity sticking around, along with a few spotty showers. Guys?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers grabbing the Super Bowl title on their home turf. Tom Brady led the Bucs to victory, beating the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9. And in Tampa, fans were in the streets celebrating the Bucs' victory. This year's game, unlike any other we've seen before, it was a lopsided blowout. Nature of a matchup between the Chiefs and the Bucs. Tom Brady switched teams before the 2020 season, but he wound up in a familiar place, and it was this connection that did damage from the start. A familiar sight, just in different uniforms there. Tom Brady with 2 touchdown throws to Rob Gronkowski, and the Bucs never looked back. Kansas City failing to find the end zone. So in the 10th Super Bowl appearance, Tom Brady solidifying his campaign as the greatest of all time. It is his 7th Super Bowl championship, and he is a 5-time Super Bowl MVP.
BA had all the confidence in us. The team had a lot of confidence. We came together at the right time. I think we knew this was going to happen tonight, didn't we? We ended up playing our best game of the year.
But the biggest win of all might have been for the NFL itself. The league did not miss a single of the 269 regular season and postseason games. It took nearly 1 million COVID-19 tests. Now, with all the excitement can come some trouble. Police in Tampa have been out all night trying to disperse large crowds that in some cases got out of hand. The NBC affiliate WFLA says at least one person has been arrested for trying to climb a traffic light pole. Several others have reportedly been pepper sprayed. Scooter and bus services are suspended in the area until later this morning. All right, switching gears now, a tribute to a fallen hero. The FBI special agent gunned down is remembered at a local memorial service. A final farewell for Daniel Alfin. He was one of the 2 FBI agents shot and killed while serving a search warrant. NBC6 reporter Nathalia Ortiz is at Hard Rock Stadium where that memorial service was held.
FBI Special Agent Daniel Alfin's casket was carried across the field at Hard Rock Stadium Sunday afternoon as his family followed close behind. His brother, Dennis Alfin, was one of the people who spoke at the memorial.
In these memories, they keep Daniel alive as a son, as a father, and as a loving husband.
Hundreds of law enforcement agents and loved ones came to pay their respects to the 36-year-old FBI agent who was killed Tuesday, along with his partner, Laura Schwartzenberger. They were attempting to execute a search warrant in Sunrise related to child pornography.
It is imperative that we continue to not only honor them, but remember their legacy and continue their hard work.
During the standoff, the suspect shot 3 other agents, all of whom are expected to be okay. Then he killed himself. It's considered the deadliest shooting the FBI has experienced in decades. The agency's chaplain recognized the magnitude of the tragedy.
This is everyone's loss, yours and mine, all of us together. And I know in particular this is extremely painful for everyone who worked in any way with Daniel and Laura.
And painful for Daniel's widow and toddler-aged son, who were handed the folded American flag as a symbol of a life lived in service to his country.
While today we say goodbye to Daniel's body, we will never say goodbye to his soul.
All units be advised. Special Agent Daniel Alfin is 10-7. He will be missed by your FBI brothers and sisters. We will take the watch from here. Godspeed.
Godspeed. The 3 other FBI agents who were also injured in that incident are all expected to make a full recovery, according to the FBI director for the Miami office. In Miami Gardens, Nathalia Ortiz, NBC6 News.
And just one day earlier, heavy hearts filled the stadium at Hard Rock Stadium as well, this time for Special Agent Laura Schwartzenberger. Pictures of the 43-year-old were shown during the memorial. Schwartzenberger joined the FBI in 2005, and for the past 7 years, she investigated crimes against children. She was also remembered as a loving wife and mother, leaving behind a husband and 2 sons. The special agent in charge spoke about Alfin and Schwartzenberger over the weekend.
Both of these fine agents were dedicated to protecting the most vulnerable within our community, our children. Both worked extremely hard and were committed to the oath that they took.
As tributes have poured in, so has the support. The foundation Tunnels to Tower, which helps the families of first responders killed in the line of duty, is one of those groups pledging their support to both families. It is 4:39 this Monday morning. All eyes are on Capitol Hill this week as former President Donald Trump faces his second impeachment trial. Democrats need 17 Republicans to vote with them to convict the former president of inciting insurrection of the Capitol last month. Trump's last-minute legal team is expected to argue his words are protected by the First Amendment and that the Senate has no power to try a former president.
Never impeached a president once they're out of office. I think this is a very bad idea.
Both sides are hoping for a speedy trial so they can get back to work on a COVID-19 relief package. Senior Democrats will add to the bill today a $3,000 child payment for millions of American families. And before the Super Bowl, President Biden sat down for his first television interview. On CBS News, he discussed his top priority, which is COVID-19.
I think it's time for schools to reopen safely. You have to have fewer people in the classroom.
The president says that getting enough Americans vaccinated to reach herd immunity by summer may prove difficult. Biden also spoke on foreign policy and confronting Iran's nuclear ambitions. President Ronald Reagan's longtime Secretary of State has died. George Shultz spent most of the 1980s trying to improve relations with the Soviet Union and forging a course for peace in the Middle East. According to the Hoover Institution, Shultz died at his home on the campus of Stanford University. The cause of his death has not been released yet. He was 100 years old and the oldest surviving former cabinet member of any administration. It is 4:40 this Monday morning. Coming up on NBC6 today, 1 million vaccines are heading to pharmacies this week. We'll tell you exactly how you can book an appointment. Sports can heal us, and one South Florida man is using cycling to help people in our community. We introduced you to him this morning as we honor local changemakers this Black History Month. And remember to stay connected with the NBC6 app. Interactive First Alert Doppler 6000 tracks rain down to your street. And check out our forecast from our meteorologist and get weather alerts the instant they're issued anytime, anywhere.